Arsenal 1, Newcastle 0. It was a very clean finish, a very nice whipped strike.
Rice.
Cool whip from Decker's Rice. Good finish. You were at the game. But Arsenal fans, what was it like? Because obviously that's guaranteed you finish second.
That win guaranteed. It's quite, you know what?
Arteta
no one
obviously
was talking
celebrating
about
the win, second again, ole, all that stuff.
Yeah, no one was talking about it before, but we needed to win that game because if not, we'd be drawn into the little top 4 battle.
Well, you got Southampton.
We were waiting for you.
And Newcastle would have
gone ahead of you.
Probably would have finished above us.
Everton
by winning that game.
Half, man, and Raya saves.
Raya for me has been one of the best. I think
back his ideas up.
Either him or Sells, best keeper this season. He's been brilliant all season. He's so good. But listen, it's an anti-climax, isn't it? So, but at least the Champions League is secure.
Bit of a rough watch.
It was a tough one.
First half was
Especially
enjoyable.
first half, man. You looked terrible.
Second half was unenjoyable.
But second half,
and then Newcastle were terrible in the second half.
Yeah, they were awful. I was surprised by them.
Gassed out
because they were.
The fact that Isak weren't there.
Yeah, otherwise that would have been done.
And Joe Linton.
But then that's the fact. That's the thing, which I was kind of arguing that
one
point.
man, but Joe Linton was out as well. He's a very big player for them.
And
how many players have we had missing all season? But then it's not a factor, and that's all the point I was trying to make yesterday.
You have drawn 14 times though.
I know, but there's a fact.
If you would have had 750 million.
Yeah, okay.
This isn't good. By the way, finishing second for Arsenal
you guys will miss a few, man, and you get broke up.
Are you just repeating what Arteta said at the end of the game?
This is why they're a perfect match.
No, you and your manager are a perfect match. Instead of saying, do you know what? Let's hold ourselves accountable.
No, he did.
Hold on a second.
He said we weren't being good enough.
No, that's not enough. I want more detail. I want more detail.
No.
That's not good enough. In the final speech, after saying the year before, we're going to get this done, you could have said, you know what? My bad. We should have handled this in January. We knew we had injuries.
Liverpool being the better team would be nice as well.
We could have done something in January. Actually, even more my bad. Last summer, I should have done something about this. We should have made sure that we had the right team in terms of the striker options, in terms of the wing. We could have done better. Because I remember you cussing, January.
I was cussing.
Let's not do all the political.
But let me just say this.
That's what should have been said.
All right, you said your piece, right? Well done. Congratulations. Yeah. Because if I seem to remember you last year, I seem to.
Platform's not real.
End of the season, we're all on the beach, aren't we?
I remember you last year.
What's going on here?
I do remember him mentioning injuries a lot. Do you remember last season?
Not as much as you have this year. Though.
But what I'm saying is, Liverpool have been the best team this season.
Well, let's hear it from Arteta now, every now and again.
Liverpool.
All I hear is injuries.
My name's Robbie Lard. It's not Mikel Arteta. I'm saying, but I'm giving you.
He throws a few excuses.
Hold
on. You lap it up and go. We go again next year, guys. There's 20,000 people in the stadium.
I'm saying to you.
Sorry, what do you want them to say? Liverpool are unbelievable.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what's wrong with this guy?
The standards are in the mud.
Everyone should say.
But what do you expect that Arsenal fans would say?
I think it's a very reasonable thing for the guy to say, right? For the manager to say. That, you know what, we've had the most injuries in the league, which is facts, 27, the most long-term injuries to key players, and it is going to be a factor. Listen, and you know I was fuming in January, because I was saying...
It is a factor,
at least try and make more of an effort.
Yeah.
Right?
That's the thing.
Score more goals.
Right? So but it is a fact.
Find a way.
It is a
What about last season?
How did you find a way when saying... When Salah and that was out last year, did you find a way?
We still won cups, bro. You can't chat to us.
No, listen.
We've won cups
we're talking about the
Injuries ain't so bad. You didn't finish second.
Talking about the league.
Yeah, but win a cup.
There's a reason. There is a reason in it.
Yeah.
There is a valid. Those sort of injuries to any club. We've seen it with City this season. They are a factor.
Liverpool had Keller in goal for loads of games.
Yeah. Bro, we're
Keller has
talking
got
about
more clean sheets than Alisson this season.
Not about one or two injuries. We're talking about literally. I'm not going to list them out, but it was.
Yeah, because we've already heard it. We haven't got the time as well.
I mean, Spurs have had a lot of injuries this season, and look where they are.
Exactly.
And it's a disgrace.
And then they got them all back, and look where they still are.
Exactly. And now they're all now the three key ones are all injured for the most important game of my whole life.
But it's all right.
Who's injured?
That would be Bergvall, Kulusevski, and Madison. So it's Porro in the 10.
And you were singing to me earlier.
No, it would be isn't it?
Won't be a factor, though, innit?
He actually said the other day, I won't.
That's the point I'm making.
I'm just wondering why she's so happy then.
Spencer.
Happy? I'm happy because the season's nearly done.